My name is Nathan Foster, and this is my presentation on music piracy and its effects on law, more specifically, business law. What is music piracy, you ask? Well, music piracy is stealing music by illegally downloading, obtaining, or duplicating copyrighted music or recordings. According to the website Daily Tech, in an article written in 2013, it said that a study from Columbia University revealed that 45% of Americans pirate music and 14% of Americans obtain the majority of their music by piracy. Captain Jack Sparrow is watching, so you better be careful. Who is affected by music piracy, you ask? Well, there's a list of them, and that's barely scratching the surface. I mean, you have songwriters, recording artists, audio engineers, computer technicians, producers, publishers, to finish it off. And that's so many people. That's so much money, as we see to the right here. In number terms, $12.5 billion in losses to the U.S. economy, 70,000 lost jobs, and $2 billion in lost wages. How do you legally download music? Well, you can use a variety of different options. YouTube to MP3, which I'm about to show you. Let's say I finally woke up in a Bugatti and I want a song for the occasion. Well, this is how you could go about it, or I could go about it in this case. Let's see here. Copy. Let's get rid of this link right here. Paste. Convert video. And voila, I hit this download button right here, and it goes into my storage file on the computer. I can also use a peer-to-peer programs, such as torrent programs. For example, Napster, BitLord, LimeWire, and FrostWire. Let's take a look at BitLord. Let's say I wanted the new Drake song or album. Well, look at this. I mean, all of his songs are on here. It's amazing. So, you can obtain this by literally clicking that arrow right there. Now let's take a look at the more boring things and less interactive stuff, such as the Audio Home Recording Act. Well, it was passed by the United States Congress in 1992, and the law requires manufacturers of media, personal devices, and other materials that have recording capabilities to make royalty payments to whoever they belong. These royalty payments are deposited with the United States Copyright Office. Now, let's take a look at our court case. A&M Records versus Napster Inc. Now, A&M Records is not the only company that was suing Napster. I mean, there were a list of companies, but I give you perhaps the most famous artist in this situation, a quote by Lars Ulrich, the Metallica drummer. If we are going to sell our music on the internet in whatever way we so choose, we cannot do that if the guy next door is giving away for free. Kind of like that BitLord website I was just on. And Napster was a peer-to-peer service that launched in 1999. By 2000, Napster soon had 20 million subscribers. In July of 2000, the Northern Court of California ordered an injunction against Napster, claiming that their use of audio files was against the Audio Home Recording Act. And the court ruled that file sharing by individual users was not fair use of copyrighted material. Other music piracy court cases. These have involved in people getting hefty fines. Very controversial. In fact, one Minnesota woman was ordered to pay $222,000 for illegally downloading 24 songs. Per song, that equates to $9,250. Now, RIAA pretty much controls every recording out there. I mean, it's on their website. It says they are the trade organization that supports and promotes the creative and financial vitality of the major music companies. And like I said, virtually every major recording company is represented by the RIAA. This includes Warner Brothers, Columbia, and even individual artists ranging from Elvis to Tupac. Now, what has been done to stop music piracy? Well, the launch of iTunes has done a lot. It allows the consumer to pick certain songs from an album, which is a big deal. Used to, you'd have to go to the record store to buy one album for one song. So that's $12 just to hear one single that you like on the radio. And then you get radio and streaming services such as Pandora, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and most recently announced Tidal by Jay-Z. Now, do artists steal music and ideas too? Well, let's take a look at that. Let's give a listen to Thomas Rhett's Crash and Burns. And no credits were given to the obvious sample in this song, from what I researched.
So I guess it's over, baby, deja vu again. Who'd have thought that time don't stop, and somehow, girl, the world keeps spinning, and yes, I turn myself into a solitary man.
Give a listen to Sam Cooke's Chain Gang. That probably spawned the idea for Thomas Rhett's new song.
I hear something saying, well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain.
So as you can tell, there's probably an uncredited sample there if he did not put it in his song title or his song credits. Now that brings me to another artist that probably did the same thing. Let's take a look at Robin Thicke. And he recently went through a court case against Marvin Gaye's party, and Marvin Gaye's party won. Now, I still don't think that's as bad for him as his new video for the song Blurred Lines, which he lost a court case to. And on that bombshell, I bring you to my works cited.